So in this lecture, we're going to look at the icon do's and don'ts, and I'm going to actually start with the don'ts. And there's some basic guidelines here to follow. The first is don't include words. If you have words, you are limiting yourself to the English marketplace. Now, this is where we as app developers disagreed when we first started making apps. We actually put words on our icons because we thought it made it stand out because no one else had it. But now when you go to Google Play, you can see that it looks really unprofessional to have words on your icons. And we've really been getting away from this. And one of the things that we're going to be going through in this section is how they have this new feature on how to split test your icons. We've done a lot of that testing, and we found that we get a lot more downloads if we don't have words on our icons. So it's a little bit of a hassle for us because we have to go and remake all the icons for all of our 100 apps that we have. But it's good for you guys because you can learn from our mistakes. So please don't include words. You could maybe have free, but you're just really limiting yourself because you want your app, whether it's a game app or a recipe app or whatever type of app it is to reach an international level. And Google Play US is not the only store. They have stores all over the world. So we were really limiting ourselves to the English marketplace. Also, don't use a photo. A scaled down photo won't transfer well into a small icon and it will stand out in a bad way. And don't add too many elements or unnecessary designs in the icon that can confuse and irritate the viewer. Adding multiple characters or too much detail makes it look muddled and confusing, and you can't view it at a smaller size. You just have to remember that you're going to be having your app icon in smaller sizes. So here are some examples of what not to do. I'm not singling anyone else. I just went to the app marketplace and went through. None of these developers have any significant downloads, and I think one of the reasons might be because of their icons. If you look at ABC Games for Kids, it's really hard to read that. Now, if it's bigger, it's easier to read it, but you have to remember that a lot of people are searching for apps on their phone and it's going to be tiny, and this is the first impression. There's just too much going on in all of these. This one actually isn't bad, but the horse itself, which is what the app is about, is so tiny that you won't be able to see it on a phone. It won't stand out. Okay,